The moment critics and whistleblowers have warned about for years has finally arrived. According to documents confirmed by legal experts and diplomatic insiders, an international criminal court has now issued a formal arrest warrant for President Ramaphosa. The charges, money laundering, illicit financial flows, and concealment of state assets through foreign banking systems and offshore entities. This is not speculation. This is not political spin. This is a court-sanctioned document with Ramaphosa's name on it, approved, signed, and now active. What this means is simple but severe. If Ramaphosa travels to any cooperating nation under this court's jurisdiction, he could be detained on arrival. A sitting president, one step away from a foreign jail cell. This story didn't appear overnight. The roots go back years through a complex financial maze involving undisclosed transactions, property deals linked to Ramaphosa's inner circle, and suspicious movement of foreign currency. The now infamous Buffalo scandal first lifted the veil when undeclared cash was discovered hidden inside furniture on Ramaphosa's game farm. He claimed it was legitimate proceeds from a livestock sale, but investigators found gaps, contradictions, and dead ends in that explanation. What the International Court claims to have uncovered goes far beyond Buffalo. It allegedly involves multi-million rand deals funneled through shell companies and bank accounts in tax haven nations with ties to entities doing business with the state. The court believes this money was laundered to disguise its origins, essentially cleaning dirty money with a presidential signature. Confirmation of this arrest warrant has sent shockwaves through diplomatic corridors around the world. Foreign leaders are being forced into unprecedented decisions. Do they continue recognizing Ramaphosa as a legitimate head of state, or do they comply with international law and demand accountability? Already some nations are freezing bilateral meetings. Several investment agreements have been put on hold. International financial institutions are reviewing South Africa's risk profile, and travel restrictions on senior ANC officials are being quietly discussed behind closed doors. The message is clear: the global community is watching, and it's not smiling. Inside the ANC, chaos reigns. This is not just another scandal they can sweep under the rug. This is a president now officially wanted by an international court. Sources coming from inside Latuli House describe an emergency gathering of senior leadership, some of whom are pushing for Ramaphosa to resign immediately to protect what remains of the party's integrity. Others are digging in, calling the arrest warrant a Western plot designed to weaken the ruling party ahead of elections. But among ordinary South Africans, patience has worn thin. Ramaphosa was supposed to be the man who cleaned up corruption. Now he's the face of it. And the ANC, they're losing their last shred of credibility. So far, Ramaphosa has not directly addressed the warrant. His legal team released a carefully worded statement rejecting the charges and accusing international forces of interference. But silence hangs heavy: no press briefing, no national address, and perhaps most notably, no travel. The president reportedly cancelled 2 scheduled international appearances in recent weeks, choosing instead to remain in South Africa. Whether it is strategy or fear, it is clear he stays close to home and away from handcuffs. With the warrant confirmed, the next steps are fraught with complexity. First, international bodies will apply diplomatic pressure for Ramaphosa to appear voluntarily. If he refuses, and if South African institutions fail to respond, sanctions and travel bans may follow. Second, Parliament may be forced into action. There is a growing momentum for a vote of no confidence, and opposition leaders are demanding an emergency sitting to address the crisis. And lastly, if Ramaphosa stays in office, South Africa risks total international isolation, which is something no democracy can economically, politically, or morally afford. The ANC stands at a crossroads. Their next move could either salvage their name or seal their downfall. South Africa, the mask has fallen. What was hidden is now exposed, a president once hailed as a reformer facing criminal charges on the world stage. What comes next isn't up to Ramaphosa. It's up to the people. If you believe in the power of truth, if you want a government that serves instead of steals, then click that subscribe button, share this video with your community, and let's raise our voices louder than ever. This is the moment where silence becomes complicity and action becomes revolution. We'll be here tracking every development as it breaks, bringing you the truth others won't. Stay informed, stay strong, and never stop demanding better.